the value, I think, of having a meeting with family members and the board or board members is that we become real people to each other, you know. They're human beings who clearly are doing their best in their context to serve a larger clientele. So I think getting to know each other's people certainly is helpful.
What I hope to share today was both positive and negative aspects of raising a child with a disability. In my case, it is Rasika with Down syndrome. So more than sharing that, because I have done that many, many times, I was hoping to find other parents and listening to their stories. And I'm perfectly happy to say that, yes, that was a great experience, listening to all their stories.
You know, more than once today, there were people talking about how they're either not just using funding from CLBC, but their own resources, their own innovations, community, how they're involving their own community, and what their own solutions have been to some of the issues they face. And I think that's a pretty key part of the overall message that that the board can take away is, you know, more, I guess, how to support families as opposed to doing things for them.
I think the most important point, if I want somebody to take away anything from what I said, is that a group of families with some level of support can do it, and on their own, and in fact thrive in that environment and become much more self-sufficient.
I can't say enough about that. This kind of dialogue is essential, not just between myself and other parents, which we could perhaps do elsewhere, but between the CLBC board members and all of us as parents.
And this is just a prime example of something that they're doing differently, is gathering parents together and hearing and really hearing their stories. So, that just, in my opinion, makes CLBC that much more relevant to the families and people they serve.
We cannot have this opportunity unless the board members of CLBC make this opportunity available to us, right? So I think that we now know them as people. They know us as not just names, but faces behind the names, personalities behind the names. They know our stories in detail, which helps to communicate with each other, which helps them to decide their policies in future, I hope.